Alright, you should have noticed from our warm-up that all of them, or yesterday's lesson, is that they were all factored, right? Now, they're not factored. So we're going to go through the same steps. We're still going to make sure that they're factored, get a basic graph, multiplicity, and then graph it. But we're going to have to factor first. So let's factor. I noticed that all of them have a GCF, or they have something in common. What is that, class?
2x.
Oh, 2x. Okay, so that's our GCF, greatest common factor. What's left, class?
X squared minus 2x minus 3.
And remember, you can always double check that by distributing. And I need something in there. So just as a quick review, I'm going to show you guys my x and my box method. Remember, you don't have to do this. This does not work. Inside the parentheses, I'm looking for a times c. A times c is what value, class? So remember, inside the parentheses, that'll be 1 times a negative 3, which is negative 3. Class, what's your b value? Negative 2. I need two numbers that multiply to be negative 3, but add to be negative 2.
Negative 3 and 1.
So negative 3 and positive 1. And if you watch my previous videos, you realize that if your a value is equal to 1, you only have to do the x. So these two values there are going to go here and here. So I have x minus 3 and then x plus 1. Class, is this factored now? Yeah, that's the only difference from yesterday's lesson. So now it's factored. Now I'm just going to get a basic graph. I got an x, and x. Class, that means my basic graph is going to be
Cubic.
It's going to be cubic. Odd or even?
Odd.
What's the easiest one we know?
It's not me this time.
So I'm going to start down and up. That's what my leading coefficient tells us. Now we just do our multiplicity. Class, here x is equal to 0. X is equal to, and x is equal to 1. What's our highest degree here? Remember, if you get confused, you can also think of this as 2x minus 0 to the first power. And these are all ones. Odd or even? And what do you do with odds? Those are all the same, right? So really the only hard part about today's lesson is just reviewing factoring. I got x equals 0, 3, and negative 1. Over here we are starting down, ending up, so I'm going to do the same. Label my x-intercepts, negative 1, 0, and 3. Going through negative 1, it's odd. I'm going to have to shoot through that. Kind of tight, right? Then through 0, shoot through again. And then through 3, shoot through again, and end through our arrow. So our end behavior is starts down, ends up. On the left side down, and then the right side